So yeah, 2022 has come and has left. A majority of investors I know they're smiling for us for with that statement alone because 2022 was so bad for us in the investment space. We saw a lot of losses. Whether investing in the GSE, you're investing to your New York stock market, Australian market, I don't even want to touch on the European market. It was losses after losses. Crypto was even worst of the worst. But we do understand we're investing for the long run. Times like this do happen when you're investing. There's some years where the market just crashes and people lose money, but you're investing for the long run, you do recover because the market has recovered from the 2001 crash, has recovered from the 2008 market crash, has recovered from the 2020 COVID crash as well. So the market always recover. So we are not worried about that. We keep on investing, we keep on pushing the agenda of ensuring we build financial wealth for ourselves. So today's video, I am touching on my investment plan for year 2023, as well as guys giving you guys why am I breaking down my investment into 4 categories. What are those 4 categories? How am I allocating each fund to each category, as well as defining the assets that we're putting in each category. That's the aim of today's video, talking about my investment plan for year 2023. Without wasting any time, guys, don't remember to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and turn on notification bell so you get notified with every brand new video that I drop on my YouTube channel. Without wasting any time, let's get into today's video. Hello future millionaires and billionaires, welcome to the insightful and informative video right here on my YouTube channel. As always guys, I do have my notebook just to keep on referring when I miss something, so don't get surprised when I keep on looking down. I'm referring to my notes as well. Guys, do remember that my videos could shoot as financial advice but only for educational purposes. So let's get down into, I don't want to touch into what happened in 2022. Let's leave that. We are out of 2022, we're in 2023. Let's get into how are we investing this year. This year I chose to divide my investment into 4 categories, and each category has a certain percentage dedicated to. So instead of all the money I have to invest, I'll be dividing that money into 4 categories, and each category has its own percentage. Those categories are: number 1, stock investment, where I will be putting 40% of my investment money into it. I have my tax-free savings account where I'll be putting up to 30% of my investment money into it. I have saving for property investment where I'll be putting 20% into it, and I'll explain why I'm calling savings for property investment later. And I have my crypto investment where I'll be putting 10% of my investment money into it. I'm still believing in crypto, by the way, but it's in the last category and it's the smallest amount allocated to it in terms of my investment this year. So in terms of my stock investment, where I said I'll be investing 40% of my money into, I also divided this category into 4 other subcategories where I'll be doing my investment. I'll be doing my investment into 4 exchange markets, basically, or stock markets in general, basically. So I'll be putting my money into the New York stock market, where I'll be putting 50% of my stock investment money into this year. The GSE, where I'll be putting 30% of my money into, and I have the Australian market where I'll be putting 15%. And the European markets, I will be putting 5% of my stock investment money into it. And basically, in terms of the New York stock markets, I'll be focusing majority of my money in investing into small tech companies in that market. I'm targeting the small up and coming markets. I'll be doing more research during this year, so finding those companies in the New York stock market that are in the tech space, but they are still starting up, they're still growing, but they are listed in the New York stock markets, and I'll be putting my money into them. I'm heavily focusing onto them as well. I'll be focusing into companies that are also in the mid of their development as well. I mean, they're middle growth companies. They're not yet big companies, they're in the middle. I'll also be looking to them, but they must be in the tech space. So I'll be tech driven in the New York stock markets. I'll be investing for capital gain and not for dividends in the New York stock market. Then in terms of the GSE, I'll be putting 30% of my stock investment money into it this year, and I'm focused on keeping the stocks or the shares I have right now in my GSE portfolio. I'm not buying anything new, I'm not removing anything, but I'm adding more. And as well, those who know, I am also a capital gain investor in the GSE. Yes, I do own dividends there and there, but majority of my portfolio it's capital gain driven, and I'll be putting 30% of my money there. And third one, it's Australian market. I'm still new to Australian market. I don't fully understand it. So because of that, this year I'll be putting 15% of my stock investment money into the Australian market, and I won't be buying for capital gain investment there. I'll be buying companies that pay good dividends in the Australian market because I'm still new. I don't fully understand that market. So I'll be investing 15% of my money for dividends purposes. As well, I'll be putting 5% of my money into the European market as well, because as well I don't fully understand the European markets. I'll be putting 5% as well for dividends earning investment, not for capital gain investment in the European market as well as the Australian market. So that's my first category, stock investment. The second category, guys, it is my tax-free savings account. I want to be focused mostly this year to my tax-free savings account for the aim of retirement and the aim to have money in the next 15 years. Because remember, guys, a tax-free savings account, you can invest there without paying tax each year up to 36,000 rand, and in your lifetime up to 500,000 rand, meaning 36,000 rand each year for 15 years without paying tax or without paying nothing in it. So this year I'll be driving heavily into it by putting 30% of my investment into my tax-free savings account, and I'll be keeping my tax-free savings account with the Centric Now app. And I want to, my aim for it, as I said, is a long-term 15 years investment, and I already picked, I think, my top 5 ETFs which I'll be buying in the Centric Now app to keep in my tax-free savings account. They include number 1, the ETF, that the top 40 ETF by Centrix. I'll be buying it in my tax-free savings account. Number 2, I'll be buying the Centrix Dividends ETF as well. Number 3, I'll be buying the Centric Financial ETF, which focuses on investing your money into local financial institution. Number 4, I'll be investing in the Centric Resources top 10 ETF, as well as the Centrix Industrial ETF as well. So those are the ETFs I'll be focusing to having in my tax-free savings account with Centric Now app. By the way, that's not a promotion. I'm not promoting Trick. I'm just saying I'll be using them. The third category which I have in my investment plan this year, it is my savings for property investment, and I want to put 20% of my money in saving account for the aim that at the end of the year I will have enough to invest in actual property. When I say actual property, I'm aiming to buy land back home in Nelspruit. I see land there that are reasonable to go for a low price. So I want to save enough for this year so that by the end of the year I can be able to have enough money to buy an actual piece of land, so I can be able to develop something with that land. It's something I want to do just to get a practical experience of how to deal with actual property and actual dealing with managing actual property. So that's why I want to save 20% of my investment money this year, so that when the year ends I have something to put into buying a piece of land and be able to develop a piece of land to retail property by the end of the year. So that's my aim as well. The last category, which is going to be the least category we're getting money from me this year, is my crypto investment portfolio. I'll be putting 10% of my investment funds there this year, and I'm aiming to only buy 4 coins for the whole duration of this year, being Bitcoin number 1, being Ethereum number 2, being Cardano number 3, and being Binance coin number 4. Those are the 4 coins I will be buying on my crypto portfolio for this year, and I will be putting 10% of my money. The largest one will be Bitcoin, followed by Cardano. Third is Ethereum, last will be Bitcoin coin, Binance coin, in that order. So that's my investment strategy for this year, and it's influenced by the fact that I want to just be aggressive international this year. As I said, the new stock market will be playing around mostly. The JC, I'm keeping everything it is, and also as well I'll be heavily in my tax-free savings account this year because I want to see those benefits of not paying tax and keeping all the money I earn from my investment in my tax-free savings account. So that's how I'm investing this year. Let me know in the comment section of this video what you think about my investment plan. Do you like like it, what you think I can do better. As well, tell me what your investment plan is looking like for the year 2023. While wasting any time, guys, thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate the support. Don't forget to go subscribe to my podcast, the Student Investor Podcast with Ivan Sambo, which is available on all major podcasting platforms like Google Podcasts, Spotify, as well as Apple Podcasts. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Until next time.